Okay, this video is going to show you basically how to drive down into Pendleton, Oregon. And the nickname for this hill is Cabbage. And if you're in semi-truck driving, you guys will have to go up it or eventually down it. Right now it's at the tail end of April, so there's not a lot of snow right now. But in the wintertime, this can definitely be a pain in the butt. But I'm just going to show you how when I've got a new Peterbilt and I have the 12-speed automatic, and I'll just kind of chit-chat a little bit and just tell you how I prefer to go down this hill. I've got, I think I got 40-something thousand pounds on the back, so I'm about 76,000 pounds. I got a Cummins engine. And like I said, I have the automated 12-speed transmission. So the truck in front of me, you can see, is a flatbed, so he's relatively light. But depending on what truck you're in and what your load is on the back, it's all different when you go up and down various hills. So this one just coming up, I always just get in the slow lane. And the more you truck drive, you're either gonna be a little conservative or just kind of right in the middle on how fast and how daring you want to be, or you'll haul ass in the fast lane like you're in a Suburban or a Porsche. Okay, here we go. And shooting this, let's see, what is it, 2021? So I don't know if you're watching this live when I'm shooting this for my YouTube channel, or this could be 5 years down the road, but I think technology, it's all going to be similar, coming up in the next handful of years. But right now, like I said, I'm in a new Peterbilt. It's a 589, and I've got the 12-speed automated. All right, around this bend, that's when we're going to start going down. With this Cummins, it has a lot of torque. This transmission, you got 4 positions of how you can use your compression brakes. You can call it a Jake brake, but it uses the torque, the compression of the engine to slow you down. And if you are going to use your foot brake or your service brake, or your big right foot or left foot, you don't want to push it a lot, because by the end of the hill, sometimes trucks lose control and they have to use the ramp, and that's extremely expensive, and that goes against your score. So you don't ever want to lose control going down any hill. Okay, here we go. We're starting to go downhill, and I know when you watch a video like this, sometimes it just looks like it's flat the whole way. Okay, I've got all 4 positions. So on a 12-speed automated with this Cummins setup, if you put the lever down 1 position, that's 2 cylinders. One more position down is 4. A 3rd position down is all 6 cylinders, and then it has a super max position that really holds you back. So I'll tilt the camera down. On this, right here on the dash, and I know I can't really zoom up while I'm filming here, but, and what I mean by there is, can you guys see the position I'm pointing at? That lever right there, I have it pushed all the way down, and that's the super max, super torque. So right now I haven't even used the brakes yet. And when you're going down like this, it's always a good idea to put on your flashers. This flatbed driver in front of me is doing the same. So, and right there you can see there's a runaway truck ramp in a half mile. So if you're brand new to driving and you're just experiencing things across the country, sometimes it's good to watch a YouTube video to kind of give you an idea what it looks like before you actually drive it. So here we go. We're going the top of this mountain here called, the nickname is Cabbage. And right at the very bottom of this steep grade is Pendleton, Oregon. I think it's the Wild Horse. I forgot the name of it, the Wild Horse Casino or whatnot. So, okay, slow lane. I've got full compression, and I haven't even had to hit the brakes yet, and I'm around 77,000 pounds. Okay, the sign. Okay, there's the first ramp. So if by chance you're out of control, there's the first ramp that you can go up. And they have a lot of safety ramps here, which is nice. All right, so far so good. I haven't even hit the brakes yet. I'm a big fan of these Cummins engines, and there's a lot of couple engines out there still on the roads in 2021, but these Cummins have a lot of torque, so they'll hold you back real nicely when you're going down these steep grades. And like I said, when you watch it on the video, it doesn't look as steep as it actually is. But when you got a 6 to 8% grade, and if you don't watch it, these trucks will go 80 miles an hour rather quickly, especially when you weigh 75 to 80,000 pounds. So slow lane, flashers on. Now if you need to slow up a little bit, what I recommend is just pressing your brakes for no longer than 3 seconds, and press them firm, not so hard that you're gonna break the brake pedal off, but don't baby your brake. And if you're in snow or ice, then that's a whole different game. But right now, looking at my dash, it's around 50, 55 degrees, no snow, tons of traction. This driver's going around 60, 65, and I wouldn't recommend that. If a cop sees you going 65 down Cabbage, depending on what mood he's in, he's probably going to pull you over. They like our semi-trucks to take it easy when you're going down. So if you go obviously you're going to drive how you're going to drive. Watching a video, all I can do is just tell you what I've done over the last 10 years. I don't know, I got maybe 1.5 million miles under my belt, and so far so good. I haven't lost control, haven't, speeding tickets, accidents. Okay, here's another runaway ramp location. And on this straightaway, it's kind of good to just, press your brakes, maybe just 3 seconds or less. And that way you're not frying your brakes. If you start smelling your brakes, then that's not good. All right, so anyway. FedEx trucks are always light. If you always notice, FedEx and UPS trucks are usually the ones that are wrecked on the freeway, and that's because they're light. They really don't weigh very much. And when you're in ice and snow and you don't weigh, as much as like this semi-truck, you don't have as much traction. So, and the wind will tip you over a lot faster. So right now we're just all in the slow lane, except for Hot Rod Liga there in the RV, boy. He must be excited for camping. When you're going like 70 miles an hour down Cabbage in an RV. Man, you can't wait to go camping, I guess. All right, just end of April, 50-something degrees, no snow, tons of traction. So if it was snow and icy, I'd be going a lot slower. I'd be going about 35 miles an hour, probably max. And usually in ice and snow, it's not recommended to have your compression brakes on or your Jake brake. You just got to do the best you can to just feel the brakes with your foot, go as slow as you can, downshift. With these Cummins, you can go up to around almost 2,000 RPM. Anything over that, you don't want to over rev and ruin your Cummins, because that'll probably a $10,000 rebuild, usually more. But I've talked to Cummins quite a few times, and yeah, they said, a newer Cummins, don't be shy. These things can go up to 2,000 RPM. If you look down at the dash, I'm going around 40-something miles an hour. You can see I'm holding at about 1,800 RPM. And I haven't even hit the brakes once, going all the way down Cabbage. We're almost at the end here. But this is just a video. I wanted to show you what it looks like. In winter time and ice is a whole different category of fun. But yeah, if you can take your time, and if you can use your compression brakes, it's real nice. A lot of times you won't even need to use your foot brakes at all. So right now I'm going about 55. We can start going up to speed limit now. So I'm going to turn my flashers off. And right now I'm in 10th gear. I'm going to go up to 11th. And at the end of the bottom here, there is policemen that'll wait for you, because you can, you know, start just drifting without using your brake. And if you're in 12th gear, or if you have an 18 speed or a manual or whatnot, it's really easy to go 75 or 80 miles an hour in this area right at the bottom. And this exit here, you know, you got a McDonald's, of course, and you have a casino. And it's a popular area where you can sleep or just rest. And the city's, what is it called? Pendleton, Oregon. And right now I'm just going, you know, straight ahead this way is, you know, going into Portland. Over to the right up here ways, I got to go to Seattle. That's where I'm going right now. So anyway, thanks for watching my videos. Hopefully you know, enjoy watching them. My advice is just simply what I've done over many years of driving, and so far it seemed to work. So however you'd like to drive safe, that's what it's all about. So, and yeah, just to recap, you know, this is going into Pendleton, going down Cabbage. And, oh, the Wild Horse, there we go, the Wild Horse Casino. So, okay guys, thanks for watching my videos. All right, and we'll see you next one, okay? All right, take it easy. Okay, bye.